Hi guys, I'm Jim and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop, and I guess we're going to finish assembling this chain case. Where I stopped in the last video was going to be where I planned on stopping, but I've got a few emails about viewers that have a rattle in their machine when it's running. Now, from working in a shop for so many years, I can't hear mine rattling, but they have figured it out on what this rattle is, and it is this brake arm inside of their assembly rattling. Apparently, over the years, enough people have had that issue and got a hold of Snapper, and they did something about it. They added a spring. Now you can't see that very good. Get a piece of paper here. Not much to it. It's got a funny bend on this end. It's got a hook on that end, and it's just got one loop. Now you can get these breakdowns off of partstree.com. You put in your model number, your engine size, original engine size, and it will pop this up. You can get any part in your machine. The breakdowns, you can see I printed out the entire thing. I don't know how many pages this is. I took screenshots of every one. It took a while, and then I had it printed. But now I have a hard copy. You can just work offline if you want to. But this little part is number 23. The description is a brake return spring. It is $1.96. The part number is 7072406YP. It's $1.96. Now, you call up Parts Tree and you give them that part number, you will get this part for this 2012 Snapper, no matter what year yours is. And you can put it on your chain case to get rid of that rattle if it really drives you nuts. There's one thing you have to do to get it on there. You have to take a 1/8 inch drill bit and you have to drill one hole. You can see it right there. You measure up from the bottom edge of your chain case right next to this little shaft that sticks down. That's what slides in your yoke when you shift. You go up 1 or 3/16 of an inch from the bottom, and you drill that hole just as close to this edge as you can. And you take the spring. Now it might help, just in case yours is different, to put that spring over that hole and just see where that end comes to make sure you drill the hole in the right place. But it should work out if you come up 3/16 of an inch. You take the little end, there's the hole there, with the bend in it, and you put it in that hole, and then you bend it down. Now you want to take this little tube and put it in the loop on the spring. I don't know if you can see this. Then from the back side, you shove your bolt up through. This is a lot easier if you can lay it on the bench. If you put the bolt through first and then the little tube, you can't get the spring on over the end of the bolt. Next, you want to put your brake arm on and hook it in that spring. Then you take your self-locking nut and you screw that on. You're going to need a 7/16 wrench and a socket. And you want to turn it so it's tightening. And tighten that little bugger up. Now there are some differences on this chain case that aren't on other ones. Get that tightened up good. Now if your spring doesn't move and it stays on that little tube, this thing should work just fine. The next difference on this chain case than the older ones is you have one of these dish-shaped washers. You drop that on the shaft first with the dish up. Then you take your woodruff key and you put it in that hole. Pair of pliers, pinch it down in there until it bottoms out. Take your clutch disc assembly and slide it on there. Turn it a little till the key lines up. This one has another cup-shaped spring washer. These are actually lock washers. You put it on there with the cup down. All of them have that on it. You put this nut on and tighten it up. I'm not going to tighten it all the way up. If you get this thing in there right, you can see that the spring holds the brake all the way in the open position and nothing rattles. Now I'll put the description or the part number, I'll put it in the description below. Like I said, they're $1.96. You can order one and put it on your machine if you really want to. The shipping is probably going to run you about $6. So if you need any other parts, now would be the time to order them along with this little spring. Like maybe a couple extra little plugs for your chain case or differential. But that's it. Very simple. 8 minutes. Didn't take long at all. So if you have any questions, put them in the description box below. And I'll put the answers right along with your question, and maybe everybody can benefit on your questions. And don't forget to subscribe. If you like these videos, give them a thumbs up. That's supposed to help somehow, I don't know. I guess that's it. Until next time, work safe, have fun, and let's suck some leaves because mine are coming down already. Talk to you soon.